What is up, everybody? This is my review of What If Season 1, Episode 7, What If Thor Was an Only Child? That's what it's entitled. And I'm so sorry this video is coming out like a couple hours later than it usually would have. My alarm, I set my alarm at like 5:30 to record this video. It didn't go off. So, yeah, we're recording it now. I just want to say, before the actual video starts, if you enjoy this type of stuff, or if you enjoy this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. We are 8 subscribers, I think, away from 100, and it would help a lot if you would break that goal. But yeah, we're gonna roll that intro, and then we'll talk about the episode. So speaking of that, let's roll that intro. But yeah, this episode kind of opens like the beginning of the actual Thor movie, except Thor is talking about these things, or Jane is talking about these things that happen, and these signs that an extraterrestrial is coming. So then Thor arrives. There's no reason to be blunt about it. Thor arrives, and it's just a good time, and then we flash back to like what I would say is hours earlier, but it's probably like a day earlier, and it's just like, oh hey, Odin's going to sleep, and Thor and Frigga talk, and Frigga's kind of like, hey Thor, no throwing parties. Okay, bye. And that's about it. So we go to grab his friends, and they go party on Earth, but they do get the warning from Frigga that, yes, Heimdall can see everything. He will tell me. Which, is that an empty threat? If Heimdall knew, I don't think Heimdall knew Thanos was coming. But, I don't know. I mean the main timeline, not in this episode, but yeah. They go to Earth, and we see all these cameos during the partying, too. And it's like Kraglin and stuff, and Jane and Darcy show up. Now see Darcy again. And, yeah, Howard the Duck is free because in this timeline, he was never captured by the Collector. And, I don't know, it's just a lot of cameos, but, what's her face? Yeah, what's her face? Darcy is like, dazzled by, Thor, and she's just in awe, honestly, and Thor's just kind of screwing around with the Skrulls, and then Thor and Jane talk, and Thor's just up front, you're really, he's like, you're really pretty, and stuff, and I don't know what I'm saying, man. Well, I do. I watched the episode, but, like, you know. And then the Grand Master's there, which that's actually pretty cool, man. And I'm trying to think. But they end up talking, and they vibe, man. They're vibing. I'm not gonna put it gently. They're vibing, and we have this dance movement which can rival. This one dance can rival Peacemaker's dance and the Suicide Squad. And then we see Nebula, and she's like, okay, come on, Mama needs a new eye and stuff. Which was funny. I'm not gonna lie. No cap, it was funny. And then, we see Drax and Valkyrie. Valkyrie? Yeah, that's her name. But anyway, why wouldn't that be your name? Jack. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. But then they get tattoos where it's like, magic, science, like how both of them use it. And I don't know, it's just really, I liked it, man. I thought it was funny. But, you know. But yeah, the crew went back to Jane's house, and Jane wakes up to the phone ringing and stuff, and people are there for her, and Rocket Raccoon's passed out in the sink, which is really funny, but just not questioning logic. But how do you get? Oh wait, I was gonna be like, how do you get that costume? But that's what he was wearing in the beginning of Guardians 1. But Maria Hill is there, and she says she's the acting director of S.H.I.E.L.D. after what happened to Nick Fury, where he went to go to the party to talk to Thor, and Korg decided to do a cannonball, and cannonballed in one of the Vegas fountains, knocking out Fury. So Fury hasn't woken up, so she's acting commander, and then Coulson talks about how the partyness is spreading and stuff, which I don't know, it's just really funny. And Brock Rumble, who obviously not at this point is known, but he's a member of Hydra at this point. He's not known as one, but he's a member right now. But wow, what did I just say? That made no sense to me. But yeah, he wants to nuke it, yeah. But eventually they call Captain Marvel to come take care of it, and boy, she will not. She will get her ass handed to her. But yeah. Thor takes photos with the Sovereign, and he's just chilling, man. My man Thor is just chilling. But, you know, and just how life goes sometimes. And Thor comes down. No, Loki. Loki arrives, and we see this version of Loki who never was adopted by Odin. He's more of a frost giant because he had never, like, got taught by Frigga magic to keep himself looking like that, and they see what we know as Captain Marvel, but they think is a shooting star, and Loki's like, oh my gosh, or Loki wishes on it, and then Captain Marvel comes down, and maybe they shouldn't have wished on it, but maybe that wish made it easier for Thor to fight her. But no, I'm not one of those people. Thor can totally defeat Captain Marvel. Thor can 1v1 Captain Marvel, and Thor was even drunk when he did this episode. So, it's not even really a competition, like, you know. You know. It's not a competition, but then they fight and stuff, and this was, I'm just gonna be completely honest, this was so awesome. I love this fight. This is what I've been wanted from What If. I don't understand why people, I understand it, but I don't know why people are saying, like, this is the worst What If episode. Like, did you even watch the Captain Carter episode? I didn't even think that episode was that bad. But, dude, I loved this episode. It was so fun. It was just a breath of fresh air. And yeah, it is called 2 DC fans, so you know what I prefer movies to be like. But this was more like James Gunn. I would compare this episode to a James Gunn movie. And it's just a beautiful episode, man. I really enjoyed it. But of course, that doesn't matter. Well, it matters to me. But eventually, we get the joke, and it's pretty funny, man. Captain Thor just puts his hammer on Captain Marvel, and it's like, oh, I think you need a timeout. Party poop. You know what they call you on Midgard? A party pooper, and then everybody calls her a party pooper and points and laughs. And it's just hilarious, man. This is like, oh my god. They would never do this in a movie, and it's just so fun. But then Captain Marvel comes back to report to the team in S.H.I.E.L.D., and I think Captain Marvel, honestly, she's probably embarrassed. Not like, oh, I'm embarrassed. Like, she must be embarrassed. She got defeated by this little thing. But then Jane calls Thor, but Loki answers, and Loki, because he's a big frost giant, accidentally hangs up and breaks the phone and stuff. And then we see Surtur, and Surtur's thinking the Statue of Liberty is an actual person. He messes up the Statue of Liberty and then walks far and cuts a power line, which it must be an important power line if it cuts off half the power in if it cuts off the power in North America. But yeah, they vandalize the whatever mountains it is, or where the faces are carved into, and then it's just a montage, and eventually Jane and Jane and God, what's her name? Darcy reach Heimdall through like sound waves and stuff, and they tell him Thor, and Jane talks to Frigga. I keep forgetting Jane's name, man. But yeah, Frigga's pissed. And during this, Thor and Captain Marvel were fighting before Frigga calls, and Thor's like, "Oh my gosh, guys, my mother's coming. We gotta clean up." And he tells that to everybody, and nobody's listening. So he gets pissed, and he's like, "Oh my gosh!" And he flies up, does the lightning stuff, and he's like, Loki doesn't believe him. So the Frost Giants kind of leave, but then he proves it and stuff. So after he proves it, there's like a montage of everybody fixing everything, and it's just fun, man. I love this. I like this episode. I think I've said that. And yeah, I'm just impressed. I'm happy with what happened in this episode, I'll say that. I'm not amazed by it, but Thor puts back the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which obviously happened in Superman 3 with Superman. I don't expect you to get that reference, by the way. But then Frigga comes down, and Thor, everybody's acting like Thor has been teaching them. Or it's a study group, man. And Frigga's impressed, and she's like, "Okay, well, I'm sorry for disturbing you, everybody. Continue what you're doing. Good job, Thor." And then Thor reaches for his hammer, and he forgot to clean off his hammer, so it kinda screws him. And he's been proven wrong. So, yeah, he goes to talk to Jane, and they make a little date, and before the happily ever after that they can have, the Watcher even thinks it's going to be a happy ending. But then Ultron Infinite comes. What the hell? With the face of Vision? Okay, this has to be from another reality. I mean, that by itself is just a lot, man. But yeah, I just want to say, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It would help out a lot. And I'm planning on covering next episode of What If. I'm planning on it. It's not 100%. But yeah, I bet if you like this, there's something else that you like or you can find. We have a playlist of What If videos, so if you want to watch any of those, be my guest. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so goodbye, stay safe, and goodbye.